With our camera crews here also, Mark Whaley and Daniel Latham, they love Uvalde so much they want to move here now. I believe that as reporters, we should not only talk to the movers and shakers of the world, the political representatives, law enforcement officials, the people in power. Of course, we need to talk to them. But besides the movers and shakers, we should also talk to the moved and the shaken. The real victims of tragedy and hardship and injustice. Part of our job is to give a voice to people who don't have a voice, and that's what we've tried to do in Uvalde. I truly hope we've accomplished that, and I promise you that even though our 365 days in Uvalde may be over and may be coming to an end, we're going to come back. This story is not over. There is more digging, more investigating to do. We know you need more answers, and I promise you that we will stay on top of this story, and we'll be back as often as we have to. The year may be over, but our mission is not. Desde el corazón, los queremos muchísimo, and thank you for allowing us to tell your story. Gracias. Buenas noches.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. At this time, Jay Dominguez will be sharing an original song created as a tribute honoring our children and teachers called Crayons from Heaven.
Ready?
How y'all doing? Okay, everybody all right? It's a very sad day today, but it's also a time to celebrate that we're all here, and we're here to honor all the children and their teachers that were tragically taken from us a year ago. So when I heard the news, I was retired from music for many years. I had a pitch guitar or play the guitar. But when I heard the news about this tragic incident here, hurt me so much. And what I thought is the children never had a chance to say goodbye to the parents. And then the parents never had a chance to say goodbye to the children. So I grew up in a neighborhood where the kids on a Saturday start on Miss Hernandez's front yard, and they start with chalk on the sidewalks. And then after they're done with Miss Hernandez, they go with Mr. Johnson's sidewalk and color his sidewalk. By Sunday, the whole neighborhood is all chalked up with the children. So I started thinking maybe that's what the 19 kids are doing in heaven. They're not alone. They didn't get a chance to say goodbye to their parents, but they're together, and maybe that's what they're doing, playing the heavens and the streets of the heavens. So I wrote this song called Crayons from Heaven. Hope you all like it. Y'all can sing along too. Mommy, Daddy, please don't cry. We're all doing great here in heaven. The streets seem to be more colorful now with our crayons from heaven. Please don't be sad. There isn't any sorrow, only laughter and joy for all of you tomorrow. We'll be sending you letters all through the years. our crayons from heaven. As I look at the heaven, at the blue of the sky, your memory comes through and drives within my face. We will always be together and you'll always be mine. Thank God for crayons from heaven. My darling, my life, the days are so long now. I love you so much, I can't believe you're gone. My heart was torn apart when you had to go, and I know that time changes, but I love you so. Mommy, Daddy, please don't cry. We're all doing great here in heaven. The streets seem to be more colorful now with our crayons from heaven. With our crayons from heaven. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you our next speakers, Geneva and Molly, board members of the Junior Newtown Peace Action Alliance. Please go ahead and come up.
My name is Molly Zatlicka. And I'm Geneva Ward. We're here today from Newtown, Connecticut, representing Junior Newtown Action Alliance, the youth branch of Newtown Action Alliance. We were 6 years old when a 20-year-old gunman killed 20 first graders and 6 educators with an AR-15 in Sandy Hook Elementary School, a school not far from our own. We knew then that if it could happen in Sandy Hook, it could happen anywhere.
We stand here in Uvalde today because of our shared connection forged through terrible tragedies. After the shooting in Sandy Hook, our nation promised never again. Yet shootings have just continued to happen again and again with alarmingly rapid frequency, to the point where guns are the #1 killer of children in the United States. It has been almost 10 and a half years since the shooting in our own town, and while some progress has been made, it is not nearly enough.
We're sad and we're angry. We're sad that you all have to endure this pain. We're angry that as children, we bear the burden of fighting for our lives in a learning environment that should be safe. We're angry that such a sensitive issue has been politicized. We're angry with those who have the power to pass common sense gun laws to save lives, yet fail to. Let us not bottle up this anger and let it consume us. Let us all put this anger to good use. We cannot be complacent and let our lost loved ones' memories disappear without honoring them by taking action.
We have seen how detrimental shootings are to the communities affected. Children fall behind in schools, mental health support needs rise, and overwhelming despair looms over everyone. The morale in school is full of fear. Kids jump at the sound of a door slam or at the sound of someone popping a Ziploc bag in the school cafeteria. It becomes challenging for children to reach their fullest potential in an atmosphere full of perpetual fear. Each time a new shooting is on the news, we relive the day that our own world came crashing down.
Too many members of Congress, governors, and state legislators have failed to protect us. They have blocked common sense gun laws that the majority of Americans support. These shootings shouldn't have happened in Newtown, to you in Uvalde, or to anyone else anywhere. We don't need to live this way, and we shouldn't have to die this way.
We know firsthand what your community is going through. We are here for you. Newtown stands with you. Today, we will pause to grieve and remember all of the children and educators lost to gun violence. Tomorrow, we will continue to work tirelessly to ban weapons of war and pass other legislation. We will never give up. We will continue to use our voices because our voices matter.
We are eager to vote out any politician who works with the gun lobby to protect AR-15s more than kids.
Yes.
Our voices will become louder as more and more people and communities are impacted by gun violence. Our voices will become stronger together, and we will be a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you for including us in your vigil today. We are honored to be here.